Once upon a time, in a small village called Ipitu, there lived a woman named Mama Efe. She was known for her beauty and kindness. Mama Efe had once been the happiest woman in the village. She had a loving husband, strong children, and a big farm where she grew yams and maize. Everyone respected her, but one day, everything changed. Her husband, Papa Efe, went on a journey to a faraway town to sell yams, and he never returned. Weeks turned into months, and Mama Efe became very worried. She went to the village chief, the elders, and even the herbalist, but nobody could find him. As time passed, Mama Efe's sadness grew. She stopped eating, stopped going to the market, and stopped talking to people. Her children tried to comfort her, but it was like she couldn't hear them. Every day, she would sit under the big baobab tree in front of her house, writing in a small diary that no one had ever seen before. Rumors began to spread in the village. Some people whispered that Mama Efe had gone mad. They said she would talk to the wind and cry for no reason. Others believed that her husband's disappearance had been caused by dark magic, and that Mama Efe had been cursed. One day, a group of children, led by a curious boy named Teo, decided to see if the rumors were true. They tiptoed to Mama Efe's house and hid behind the bushes. From there, they could see her sitting under the baobab tree, talking to herself and writing in her diary. "She's writing again," Teo whispered to his friends. "I wonder what's in that book." Suddenly, Mama Efe stood up, clutching the diary to her chest. "I must find him," she said, her eyes wide. "I know he's waiting for me." She started walking toward the forest, mumbling to herself. The children followed her quietly, afraid but curious. Mama Efe entered the thick forest, her feet moving swiftly over the roots and leaves. The deeper she went, the darker it became. The wind howled through the trees, and strange animal sounds filled the air. Finally, Mama Efe stopped in front of a small clearing. In the middle of the clearing was a single stone, and on it, she placed the diary. She knelt down and began to cry softly. "Papa Efe, I've written everything. I miss you. Please come back." The children were shocked. Was this stone special? Did it have something to do with her husband's disappearance? As Mama Efe cried, a strange thing happened. A gentle wind blew through the clearing, and the pages of the diary began to flip open. Suddenly, Teo stepped forward. He couldn't hold his curiosity any longer. "Mama Efe," he called out softly. Startled, Mama Efe turned around. At first, her eyes were wild, but then they softened. "Oh, Teo," she said quietly. "What are you doing here?" "We followed you," Teo admitted. "Why do you keep writing in that diary?" Mama Efe smiled sadly and sat down on the stone. "This diary holds my heart, my thoughts, and all the memories I have of my husband. Every day I write, hoping that somehow, he will hear me. It's the only way I feel close to him." "But, Mama Efe," Teo said, "he's not coming back." For a moment, there was silence. Then, Mama Efe nodded. "I know," she whispered. "But writing makes me feel like he's still here." "I'm not mad, Teo. I'm just a woman with a broken heart." The children looked at each other, realizing that Mama Efe wasn't mad after all. She was just grieving in her own way. From that day on, the villagers stopped calling Mama Efe mad. They began to visit her, bringing her food and sitting with her under the baobab tree. They realized that everyone has their own way of dealing with pain, and though Mama Efe never stopped writing in her diary, she found peace knowing that her village understood her heart.